the difference between the soil that is here, that is brown, and the soils in here are black, is the difference between, you know, what you need and what you don't need. And you don't need a whole lot of other visuals than to see the difference between what's on the ground there and what's there. That's what the soil around here looks like. It's not very good. You want? Okay. Now you're going to see a little bit of a difference with the woods soil. So this is bacteria 75%, basically our horse manure composted, and only a little bit of this, 25% of this being the fungal. And this is our woodland soil, which is 75% of this, and then just 25% of the bacteria. And those will get your pH pretty standard to what you need in either the sunny garden or the woods garden. Now, I do tell everybody that I first started out here and went to Lowe's or a big box store and got potting soil and thought that was going to work for the soil in the forest. And, you know, it's just a total disconnect between city people and soil. And there's really, that's the key. That's where we are really aiming, is to get to understand our soil. I usually always say this in a workshop, that healthy plants need healthy soil. And if you don't have healthy soil to start out with, you're going to have problems. So we are now on the northeast corner of my house. And as you can see, it's in total shade. This is the environment the plants love. Now, if they're going to get anything, they're going to get a little bit of morning shade. And if I had something structurally here, they wouldn't even, if I had the shower on this side and then put this on the other side, they would be totally in the shade all the time. The most important part is the fact that it's a raised bed. And it's raised up about, you know, a little bit over her knee, under her knee. And here we see, now we have some potted trees, slippery elms. But you see the golden seal in flower, and you see the ginseng coming up down there. And there are some smaller ginseng here that will be coming up soon. So we could put black cohosh in here, we could put bloodroot in here, we could put any of the medicinals in here, and everybody can have a little medicine garden on the back side of their house. And so this is a major thrust for having this plant continue on into the future, so that and everybody can have their own little medicine circle. You can see that we worked this out with some decking and some steps, some stone steps. The whole installation is a couple of $100. It's not a lot of money. And then you'll have a good place to have your medicine, and you come right out here and take it if you need it. Any questions about this?
So what is everything specifically? The white flowers are the golden seal?
Okay, yeah. There's a bunch of them coming up over there. That's ginseng over there on the right-hand side. This is ginseng over here that has some weird, funny leaves to it. They're normally like that. But there's one-year-old golden seals, and these are the older golden seals here. And
Which are the older?
Which are the older ones where they have flowers. If they don't have a flower, if they're single, they're younger.
What's wrong with how come those guys don't have their leaves are like closed?
They're just waking up.
Oh.
They're just starting up. Yeah. Yes, the golden seal, as soon as it comes up, it flowers immediately. And then it'll be till June when the berries start to come.
How big is the slippery elm back here?
There's some slippery elms back there. And those came from Ohio.
And you're going to leave them right there?
No, they're in pots, see?
Oh, okay.
And we're going to pull them out.
Okay.
They were storage for the winter.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm saying you could. I could put a slippery elm, say,
see that.
one there, and it could come up here, and, you know, or I could put one on this end. You know, however you want to design your little back area, I think, is apropos.
In slippery elm, you use the root?
The inner bark.
Inner bark, okay.
Inner bark usage. Yeah.
These with the white stem, the long ones?
White stems.
They've just been under leaves.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They're just coming up. Their stems will turn green and red, and yeah, golden seal. It's just that they're coming out of winter hibernation, and we pulled out a bunch of the leaves here, so exposed some of the leaves.
So do you normally help them by pulling the leaves off? Put mulch on them for the winter and then pull the leaves off, or?
No, they'll just go down.
Okay.
I mean, you know, this is an area where I will take the ginseng leaves for my teas, but the golden seal will just stay, and every once in a while when we need an extra plant, I may come out here and take one because it's easier than going in the forest. But basically, this is going to stay as a little.
But you don't manipulate the leaves, just let the leaves fall and.
Yeah, I mean, we've got so much leaf matter coming from the trees, and then we're going to use this water tank to make sure that this is part of the rain garden, and then it'll go on out. So it's really important to keep the rain, and you also can see that you're away from the drip cap on your house, so it's totally out away from the eaves.
Is the golden seal transplantable at this side?
Oh yeah, and especially in the spring. And actually, the golden seal is transplantable most of the year. I would wait for a transplanting moon sign, to do it.
Do you water that, Roger?
No,
No.
but if we were back in drought kind of stuff, yeah, I could easily go from that tank to here.
Okay. Can
And-
you water it?
You're just going to bring on fungus.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're just going to have to spray more.
Okay.
So yeah, they don't need a lot. They usually handle themselves, and if it gets too dry, their situation is to go to bed for the winter earlier, and so they'll just go down as a perennial. They'll come back up the next year.